Greetings Diecast Racing fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage for another diecast related video. Hopefully you'll find this interesting and it's an interesting story to tell. A few weeks ago I met Alexandra and Antonio of Creative Wood Factory at my local car boot. They specialise in laser engraving and laser wood cutting and things of that nature. I will put the links to their social media, to their Facebook page, their web page, etc. It also has their telephone number, other contacts through WhatsApp, etc, etc, etc in the video after this clip. Before we get into the main part of the video, don't forget to do the usual things like comment and subscribe. Right, so what have we got? We've got storage trays for Hot Wheels. We've also got some Keyfobs. Just going into a little bit of detail on it. See there, it holds 20 cars. We'll go through those 20 cars as well because they're ones I've recently found at the car boot. Let me get sat down and get the camera angle rearranged. Just as a quick thing, you could potentially use these for wall mounting. Cars will pretty much sit in there with a wheel over the edge, and you could hold 20 that way. Just as a aside. So I got talking to Alexandra and said to her, because they originally had a design very similar to this, that they were storing, they do engraving on coasters, and they had to display that. They had coasters in something similar to this, and I said, could you change that design, do it slightly differently for Hot Wheels cars? Now, I'm 50 now, and when I was a child, Matchbox and I think Hot Wheels at that time used to do carry cases, and in the carry cases you would have plastic trays that dropped in, that stacked, that held cars and held them safely. And finding them these days is very difficult. They're very expensive, and storage options for loose cars is always difficult. So I wanted something that was reasonably priced, that was scalable, that was interlockable, and this is the design that I spoke to Alexandra about. I first met them on the Sunday at the car boot. It was a bank holiday weekend here in the UK. The following day, the Monday, I turned up to the car boot. They were there again, and Alexandra said, oh, just a second. And she showed me the prototype for this. She'd gone home and she thought it was a great idea. I think it's a great idea. I think it's something that would be great for the community. Hence why I'm putting this video together to put it out. I'll put their links in if you do contact them and want some, and these will come flat packed as opposed or put together. Flat packed obviously easier for shipping. They click together. I'll show you all of that in a second. Please do say to them that Sharky sent you, and I'm sure that they will do you a good deal, shall we say. For my friends in America and in the rest of the world, if you want some of these, we can sort something out and I will arrange to ship them to you if that's what you would like, so that you've got storage for your stuff. So, each tray holds 20 cars. It's also sized. So I know you've seen these storage boxes I use, but it's the perfect size for one of my storage boxes to just slip in. So that's that. They interlock on all four sides so they don't move. On the ends, they're also designed so if you look at the height between the baseline here and the baseline here, there is plenty of room, but even for the really tall stuff, it should fit in there because it fits into the height above from the next one as well. So they've done a really good job on that, measuring it, sorting it, and all the rest of it. As I say, each one holds 20. They will stand up this way. Ooh. Trying to one-handed it. You can put cars in like that if you wanted to mount them on the wall, although it's not exactly what it's designed for, but for display purposes I can see how people might want to do that. Okay. As I say, I think it's a brilliant design. It all clicks together, so these MDF, these click out, and you can take it apart. I'm not going to, but all the pieces click in, so it comes flat packed. You don't need any glue. You can just literally click it together, put this parts together, put that on, then put the outsides on, put the two ends on, and then put the two side runners on. Let's push that back. Right, let's have a look at these. So to make it a little bit different, I have got 20 cars there. Before I go into that, when I went and picked these up the other weekend, or when I placed the order for these, I said to them, I said, did you want anything inscribed on it? Because they can laser etch onto the sides of these, so if you wanted stuff etching onto it, you could do. So I sent them over my logo and said I'd be interested in getting some Keyfobs, mate, because they make Keyfobs. So they've done me these. These again with test pieces. Come on, is that focusing? Which I think are amazing. So I've ordered a load more of these. So from now on, every time somebody wins one of the Diecast Race series, there will be one of these put into the winning prize that's sent out to wherever it is in the world. So I've got a load more of those coming. I've already put it in probably before this with the things. Creative Wood Factory, Alexandra and Antonio. There is their email. There is their phone number. Okay. Facebook. And on the back, we have got QR codes for their Facebook and for their website. As I say, if you do contact them and want something made, please do say Sharky sent you. And I know that they will give you a good deal. Now, quickly looking over the cars, because this is a selection of cars I've picked up from the car boot in the recent weeks. We have got very nice red Ford Shelby GT350R. We've got this one, which is Cadillac. Anybody who follows Mike Finnegan, he's working on a white one. This is a Lincoln Continental as opposed to a Cadillac. But yeah, he's building a race car in a white, something similar to this. This one I think was quite a good find. It's a BMW M3. As you can see there, a lovely pearlescent white. This one came without a bonnet. I don't know whether that was deliberate or whether that's a part that's been lost. Custom Pontiac Firebird. Nice detailed there. It looks like it's a Zamac finish. Subaru STI, I'm guessing. Yeah, Matchbox. Subaru Impreza. So, police colour scheme. This one I thought was quite interesting. It's Mickey Mouse. Can't beat a bit of Disney. So torque twister. I do like my rally cars. This one's a bit bashed up, but it is the Audi 80 Quattro. An older one, I think, there. This is another Mustang. Yeah, it looks like it. It's another Ford Shelby, but this one is a GT 500 Super Snake as opposed to the 350, because I do love my Shelbys. Picked up this one. A little bit different. Again, this is track tuned. This red one, which I believe, yeah, Nissan Acura or Acura NSX. An older cast, this one being a Leslie Matchbox Firebird Pontiac. Ooh. You see, there's plenty of room in the boxes to get them out. RX-7 in orange, cuboids colour. This didn't quite make it into the open top thing, but love the tucked wheels, love the paint. Then last weekend I found some Bond stuff with a couple of figures. So you can see James Bond there and Oddjob. And we found the Lotus, which looks like it's licensed. They've got a Lotus badge on there. I don't know who makes these, because this one is also the same. The Aston Martin DB7. Or DB5, sorry. So yeah, I'm going to do a NASCAR race. I'm still collecting for that. Hence why we've got the Blackwall on the Mountain Dew car, which the Mountain Dew Stocker. This one is very interesting. It came out of the Ford factory playset. The body pops off. It's missing the engine section, because we should have had an engine section in there, but it's metal upper, metal lower on some different wheels. So that one was quite interesting and different. Superman van, which is a Corgi, I think. Yeah, Corgi models. You can tell by the wheels have got a lip in the middle of the Corgis in the Chevy van. And again, two other really old ones. So back to my childhood. This again is a Corgi. Corgi Junior's Can-Am Racer. And then we've got the Penguin version of the exact same car. So today's video was to focus and tell you about these, let you know about that. I do hope you like them. I do hope that some of you go out there and order them within the diecast community. I think it's a great addition. They are reasonably priced. Say I placed an order for 4. I'm probably going to order some more once I've started my collection through. I like the fact that my collector boxes will sit in them as well as just having loose cars. Obviously you can use them for display that way on. I think it's a really great thing, really useful, and I'm really glad that they were able to turn my idea into something so good. That's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to go and give Creative Wood Factory a follow on Facebook. Maybe you can get something like this made up for your YouTube channel if you want them. And I will catch you all again next time.